Hello, all of you. Income from house property. A pitfall where many of the students are doing mistake. I want to clarify so that you don't do any mistake in the final exam. These test series, what you are writing, is only to get on the corrections if still any required. So here, very quick two topics we are discussing. What do you mean by unrealized rent? It's not vacancy. Unrealized rent is, suppose, rent which is due but not received. Suppose that January 22 to March 22, you have occupied my premises but you are not paying me rent. This is unrealized rent. Unrealized rent, if proved and if it satisfies the four conditions given in your material, we can deduct it from the GAV. Rent of 12 months, say 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000. If last 3 months rent is unrealized, I can take actual rent as GAV as 90,000, provided it satisfies four conditions. What are the four conditions? Tenancy, owner-tenant relationship. Tenancy is bona fide, all agreement is there. You are not occupying any other premises because you are not paying me rent. You have vacated these premises. Jahan se unrealized rent is happening, you have vacated these premises. Fourth is, all legal notices have been sent and it is proved that this person is not going to pay. It's like a unrealized rent is like a bad debt for me, for the owner. So I can deduct it. Now, after 2 years, I meet you somewhere and you say, ma'am, that time I was not doing good. Now I'm doing good. I want to pay you the rent. I said, oh, forget it. I have sold the property. I'm not the owner of that property. You are saying, no, ma'am, वो karmic account चलेगा, आप ले ही लो, तब मैं नहीं दे पाया. Take 30,000 rent. I took. Is it my income? Yes. Under which act? House property. But ma'am, you are not the owner of the property. Still, unrealized rent, whenever it is received, irrespective of I am not the owner of the property, in the meanwhile I've sold the property to a third person, still it will be taxable in income from house property. Only deduction allowed is 30% standard deduction. So very quick gist again, unrealized rent in the year when you don't receive, you are allowed to deduct it from the GAV. When you realize, don't add it. You know, when you solve the problem, house 1, house 2, house 3, don't add it anywhere in between. Separately, after you get the income of H1, H2, H3, unrealized rent received 20,000, less standard deduction 30% of 20,000, 6,000, taxable 14,000. Hot favorite question for MCQs. Unrealized rent. Second concept here is arrears of rent. Arrears of rent is increase in the rent with retrospective effect. So if you are paying me increased rent now, whenever arrears of rent is received, tax it separately, 30% standard deduction. See, in house property, only 3 deductions are allowed. Municipal tax on payment basis, standard deduction to cover up your repairs and all that, and interest on loan. So this should be very clear to all of you. Unrealized rent, arrears of rent, whenever received, it is taxable under income from house property, and less 30% standard deduction, remaining is taxable. Remember this for MCQ. I hope this video is clear. I have made a separate video for interest on loan concept because that is also confusing. How much is the upper limit and all? Do watch that. Take down the flow chart and score super duper well in your final exam. Thank you so much for watching these conceptual videos. Do share it, कर दो और थोड़ा comment भी करो. You all have sent me so good wishes on Teachers Day. Personally, this generation, yours is the next generation, no? अब हम तो बुढ़े हो गए. So you all are actually connected with your teacher. I got so many messages. Thank you so much for that. But when you all are in the group, no WhatsApp, Telegram, pin drop silence. No one wants to say. But if 2, 3 of you comment, if you really feel your concept is clear with this video, and if you comment in the group, if you comment below the video, this will be automatically be shared with more number of the people across India. I want to help students have a grip on the concept like this, so that 3 hours sure you will be able to complete your paper. When you're saying you're not able to complete the paper, it is that concepts are not clear. Then there is a confusion and the pen flow stops. Clear your concepts. What is your next doubt? I'm here to clear it. Thank you so much. Signing off now. CA Dipti Chheda here. Bye bye.